The most surprising part of the Cavaliers' early season isn't their recent stumbles against Golden State, Sacramento, and the LA Clippers. Or even Darius Garland's rocky early season, shooting .352, .308 on three-pointers, and averaging 16.2 points for a point guard who was a 21-point scorer and an All-Star last season. It was their 8-1 start to the season before the losses on the West Coast. The Cavs were without Garland for 6 of their first 12 games. He suffered a significant eye injury in the opener. Now back, Garland's eye reportedly is healthy and his face looks a bit swollen. Adding All-Star Donovan Mitchell was going to lead to a period of adjustment for the Cavs. No matter how great the player, the guys still have to learn to play together, is what former Cavs coach Lenny Wilkens told me when Cleveland traded for Larry Nance in the middle of the 1987-88 season. I was covering those Cavs for the Akron Beacon-Journal. I remembered a rough start after the deal, but it was awful. They were 3-11 following the trade. Then they finished 11-2 to make the playoffs. The Cavs are 6-0 without Garland this season. In those games, Mitchell controlled the offense, much like Garland did in the previous 2 seasons. I'll take it one step beyond that. Mitchell was almost like LeBron James in some games, overwhelming the opposition with his talent and ability to score almost at will. When the Cavs made the trade for Mitchell with Utah, former Cavs coach Mike Fratello told me, "Donovan can get to the rim anytime he wants." That has been the case. Mitchell entered the weekend averaged 31.9 points, 6.1 assists and taking 22 shots a game, all career highs. He's shooting .513 from field, .434 on three-pointers. Also the best of his career. I knew he was good, but he's been incredible. Donovan is kind of like going to the park with your big brother, Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said recently. You know he's got your back. And there have been games where he carried that Cavs on his back to wins. Something to watch. He's playing 39 minutes a game, the highest total in the early NBA season. Part of the reason is not only Garland's injury, but the Cavs having played 3 overtime games. Nonetheless, it's too many minutes. Mitchell never played more than 34 minutes a game in his first 6 NBA seasons with the Jazz. Mitchell's talent combined with his engaging personality quickly won over his teammates. The guys have a lot of trust in him, and he's earned it the right way, Bickerstaff said recently. He's earned it by wanting to be part of the group. The Cavs are trying to figure out how 2 ball-dominant guards like Mitchell and Garland can play together. Not only how it impacts the offense, but also the defense. Garland has never been an impact player on defense. He looks even more shaky since the injury. Can't blame him. Mitchell has the physical ability to be an elite defender, but that hasn't happened in the NBA. He is giving a sincere effort on that end of the court. Cleveland.com's excellent Cavs writer Chris Fedor came up with this. Of all NBA quintets that have logged at least 30 minutes together this season, the Cavs starters Garland, Mitchell, Caris, LeVert, Evan, Mobley and Jarrett Allen are currently 10th worst in terms of net rating, being outscored by 15.4 points per 100 possessions. The defensive rating for that group is 117.8, which is the equivalent of the last-ranked Detroit Pistons. The sample size is small, only 6 games with Garland. But Mitchell, Garland and LeVert all averaged 20 points a game at different stages of their careers. LeVert has impressed me with his passing and willingness to defend.